Dismember 2, Northwest, make some noise. I'm your host, Home 206 on my left, we got.
Your hat, Southern Gang, Snack King, cool shit, you know what it is. Feeling like a grind time reunion in here. Let me introduce one of our sponsors.
Custom Merch Northwest, hit us up for all your custom merch, we got you. Battler on my left, go ahead.
Hey, double street salad with 10 toes, ask your mama, 2 of your roommates, F.L.O, straight town business. This for Royal Northfleet, Zion Northfleet, Makai Northfleet, Ahari Northfleet, all Northfleets, finna fuck him up.
Yes, sir.
Scott Tears on.
Architect, Skytree Northwest. Can I get a happy birthday for D-Mon up in here? I got my big guy over here.
It's VOKAB of MP and VOKAB. Check out our track. Here we go again, produced by the world famous Static Select, out right now and all tunes. And then also shout out to Lonnie Lou Studios who need your artwork. Hit her up. Let's go.
Now who's gonna flip the coin? But
No, I'm going first. I said, hey yo! Hey yo! Alright. First off, in the church of battle rap, I'm an old school rapper.
Hold it down.
I'm here for the same reason.
Wait, what happened?
Come on, let's keep it down.
Stop shooting dice. Who baby mama pregnant? What happened? Are we good? Okay. First off, in the church of battle rap, I'm an old school rapper. Rude boy, walk upon the aisle with me brethren. Classic, grind time, I am legend. You look like an extra for the Will Smith movie. I am legend. My precision laser. I sit proud amongst the clouds on point like a helipad on a skyscraper. Zeus height, bolting light, strike twice to taser. But still down to earth to come up north and do a favor. For my neighbor, that's savor, then major across acres. Island volcanoes, cultural salt shakers, Native Americans and Quakers that make up the history of Seattle's diversity and flavor. If you've never been, it's worth the trip. So many things to do with a major. Yesterday I went to the Space Needle, the fish place, and smoked a blunt with Niles Crane and Frazier. You reading Rainbow Collection on Blu-ray, counting the word fuck English religion. Too old for R&R, so I guess it's time to exercise some euthanasia. It never rains, you know, in California, so I weathered the storm. Trooper. Sitting back in grind time to kill himself. Bruce Willis, Gordon Levitt, Looper. Balls in your court, be a hack man like Gene Hoosier. Seattle Ben had love for the Oakland black love, so like Gary Payton, I'm sonically super.
Let's go.
What was a passion for battle rapping has become a lame tradition, but I got heavy metal, my gear solid, so I still rock out like James Addiction. On the warpath is VOKAB, volunteering for pain affliction, which is scary, so I'm gonna call you Larry, because that's the part of your name that's missing. Nigga. I said Larry, not Nary, because there's Harry in his name situation. What? Dictionary had too many dick name flips? The source was already taken? Fuck it. I still use it as a name flip. You put the dick in dictionary. I put the dick in your bitch. I got a bone to pick or break, pick a bone. Versus trash mouth glass house cast out the first stone. We should own and atone this scientific project alone was just wrong. Putting the DNA of a terminally ill Pat stay with the clone of Sharon. Nigga, use a spineless motherfucking jellyfish with no spleen. Cause that awkward white boy thing's a theme we already seen, repeated routine, used between Caucasian regime as fake as it seemed. But here's the scheme. The theme of that Caucasian scheme has already been publicly deemed Magna Carta by Carter Deems. So what I know about him, nothing. Respect, nothing. He barely possesses the methods of brain capacity to even function. Pure black magic attacking this picture, fairy tale pumpkin. This Paul Bunyan, Dolph Lundgren gon' make me Adonis Creed something. Sound business. 1-0, yeah, this nigga dead. Cause there ain't nothing you can say that's better than what the fuck I just said. Fuck wrong with you?
Let's keep it down, yo.
Whatever, nigga.
Yo, you ain't that funny. Yo, listen up.
Let's keep it down.
Listen up. You ain't that funny. You age as well as Too Short and Lil Jon singing Shake That Monkey. You flew all the way up here to play the victim. So catch them walking the streets outside talking shit and you'll see those bucks send them up to the Saints like Jameis Winston. So it's F.L.O. versus Old Man VO. And a match besides Rome and me that no one wanted. See, Rome was dropping names. Rome was dropping names, but after the third down, I almost punted. He was like, we gotta book F.L.O. I was like, of course the Northwest loves him. It's only me though, so don't blow your budget. So instead of Flo Colombo, I ended up with old man Flo Columbus. Your one talent, you could grow a fungus. But hey, at least you're here and you can't back out now. So subtract the F, and if F.L.O take another L, his record gonna turn into laugh out loud. Your career is fortified. Your grind time record was 4 and 5.
Whoa.
Now you're 45.
Whoa.
You're only happy hour dailies from 4 to 5. And even then, when you order fries, all your fat ass does is complain about the portion size. Speaking of food, every time this guy's getting hungry, he's reminded his teeth are more divided than our country. Your canceled Bob's podcast was hot trash. You run your mouth, I know you like to bark a lot. Plus every time you smile, it looks like a bunch of badly parked yellow Nissan Sentras in a half-empty parking lot. Rome, after this burial, you're going to need to give me a larger plot. And Antonio Gates let himself go after the Chargers lost. You have appendicitis, meningitis, tendinitis, and gingivitis. Fuck COVID, you are a walking, living, breathing, blended virus. So, for that reason alone, I'll keep it mean and simple. This was supposed to happen in Northwest Mania 5, but here you are getting smoked like that Texas cloverleaf, and I'm Dean Malenko. Pete the Tempo. Pete the Tempo. Pete the Tempo, this ain't even fair. Yo, Unmasked Kane is about to deliver a chokeslam to hell to Coco Beware. Wrestling bars. Wrestling bars. I'm up here killing on dudes. Other battlers got your girl so wet, they call her Gorilla Monsoon. So after this L, you can catch you moping in the back of the Ramada. People confusing you for Africa Bambaataa. Standing there realizing this wasn't such a great idea. All you bring to the table is excess baggage and overhead. And that was just the plane ride here. Because what I had in mind, casket time. Bars basic, you lack design. Even Amazon laughed at your delivery. Because clearly you're past your prime. Making bad decisions with Kool-Aid flavored vapes on your breath. Up here looking like Raekwon the chef. On 8 balls and mouth. Figuratively and literally trying to get some weight off your chest, thinking you can use an EBT card to pay off your debts. So what you gonna do, bro? This is slam dunk, and on a scale of 1 to 10, shit, I'm a 10 a Kumpo. Let's go.
Y'all ready? I said, yo. Hey, I want it. I am a pimp ass town ninja. That's a dork. But it's a beautiful thing. This platform arranges that we can exchange in this rapping sport. But in the back of my brain, it's kind of strange. I got a rapping retort to this middle class white trash rippity rapping ass like a Rappaport. That wasn't too shabby, Downtown Abbey. What you want a Scooby Snack shabby for failing to out rap me? That shit crazy to come back me. I'm a Looney and Tune and Jay in the space to jam on the monster, Sean Bradley. Look, listen, pay attention to me, nigga. Alright. During sleep, he can lose. Hey, y'all know. During sleep, he can lose and rise in platoon and go time to move of no white man, so you're Scrooge. It's providing to prove your wife the lines and the science is being used. Now I gotta take my time to rhyme to a vanilla Frankenstein. They got the bolts in his neck removed. Convince me first when it simply works, you tipsy jerk. Fuck your whiskey perky, your trailer park bare knuckle gypsy turf. Ain't no hat trick, no maverick, no whiskey dirt. I'm a black light exposing your DNA like Monica Lewinsky skirt, nigga. Oh God! The hardest limb round from K-Con with no squad is no problem. You look so odd. Facial bone structure was Squidward for the botch rhinoplasty nose job. Nigga, it's life after for the white ghost cat, man. Let's just say he's smooth. He's sloth for the goodies. Hey, you guys, I dare you to say, Baby Ruth. His obsessed editor To set this mood, this dude plays acapella loops of the alphabet song. You know what turn this window on? Now fucking to get in the head, you got custom-made rhymes on wallpaper on the ceiling above your bed. Nigga, use a white redneck like 12 pins standing tall. It looked like a lesbian softball pitcher threw a strike at your face with a fucking bowling ball. Nigga, that's 2 different strikes. Hey, nigga, basically you are not cool. Kind of nasty ass white boy that fought with the windows up while you riding in the Uber pool. Hey, you can never see me though. He missed his motherfucking Degrassi High prom, so he wearing a shirt to say tuxedo. Nigga, look. Hey, and I'll give him a key though. Cause she got her legs open driving in the caddy to the town to see me, bro. Sam Business, 2-0, yeah, this nigga dead. Cause it ain't nothing you can say that's better than what the fuck I just said.
Make some noise!
All the black people love you, but it ain't you.
I'll take that.
Yo, whatever, nigga.
I spit that shit the nerds can admire. His dad spit a nut and he was conceived of the first song ever created by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Man, listen. Your whole style, Missy Elliott going through a transition. Drunk juice drinking Dr. Hibbert, looking like fucking Blue Jacket if he was on the scissor. You'll never rocket your way past backup duties in the Western Conference. Austin Rivers. So poor as a kid you can only play games of rock and scissors. You weren't getting any paper. See, that's an open bar. I came here to do more than keep tabs on him. Think Marshawn Lynch week 17. Think Marshawn Lynch week 17. Think Marshawn Lynch week 17. I just came here to hit him with every single last option. What's it like growing up remembering draft dodging? From the WRC to AARP, everyone in your class dropping. Well, golly gee. You know when you realized you weren't good at geometry? When you couldn't find the shape of a collard green on a Dollar Tree shopping spree? Up here looking like fucking Bobby Lee after a colonoscopy? I mean, ladies giving you a death stare when they're eye to eye with the taco meat in your chest hair. So listen up, Vato. Every time you wear a white V-neck t-shirt, looks like a bunch of beef is spilling out the edge of a soft taco. You claim to be a legend in battle rap. You say you made it big, but you're just the Jason Kidd of steaks and ribs. Can I get an amen? Preach, I'm here to deliver some gospel. Manufacture what I'm engineering is driven to stop you. Like the time you told KOTD you battled Sharon in Vancouver, then you canceled. Literally putting the chicken in waffle. And chicken in waffles. It doesn't mean your living condition is hostile, because you live in a hostel. This coming from someone who's living 10 minutes from Bothell. And even closer proximity than that to a Costco. So for that reason alone, nothing you say matters. I watch you versus Gray Fox, and based on the battle, I thought they had the names backwards. So how you gonna claim town business when Lush ain't ever invited you to be on town business? Your girl cheating, she got crusty on her face after she doinked. I guess that means she clowned different. Now it's an omen. We know your slogan, sponsored by Hims and Roman. Getting barbecue dipped in sauce at any moment. This battle's the reason you won't get to pick opponents. I guess the gapper difference isn't just the place you get your clothing. So meet Despair Time. This is an uphill battle, and based on your cardio, it won't be a fair climb. My future's sunny, I don't need to share lines. I'll make wigs disappear. I'm Spirit Hairlines. Because at this point in your career, you're nothing but a large flight risk. You've been around so long, you're the first battler to suffer from the disease known as barthritis. So listen up, turd muffin. You ain't gonna murk nothing. You're softer than Tim Tebow and Kirk Cousins getting the coffee together after attending a church function. Time.
Eventually. Yeah, eventually. All right.
Let's keep it down, y'all. Last round.
What?
Go.
Oh, okay, man. Damn, sure. Go on. All right, look. I said, yeah.
It's real shit.
This business venture was to injure and injure. So y'all remember seeing me out of town, handling town business, nigga. I put him underground sewer. Before you see him as a winner, you'll see Master Splinter using the Splinter to snort lines of Splinter. Here, immature father be living his 22 battle rap tears and tender. I'm a battle professor the best, could have been retired if I wanted to tenure. Nigga, calm the fuck down. Do not be rude. Watch your fucking mouth before you like drinking your fucking food. Electrodes on follicle free zones in your scalp to track the lack of frequency your frontal lobe is pumping out. You should be ashamed for the name and the things that roll out your mouth. This is a Dale piece of shit ex-boyfriend all them songs is about. This no man frightened like in Bison in the third round of street fighting. I leave him sleep, Dreamville, J. Cole mine and Fugazi Rondon. There's no writing, biting on the siphon on Goofy Whiteman. It's just a social media hip-hop avatar for Joe Biden. Cause look, he knows when he flows, all we see is bananas in pajamas and civilian street clothes. But, oh well, say la vie. But before you take this L, nigga, take these V's. Veteran virtuoso. My vocab versus vocab like Voltron versus a Volkswagen Volvo.
Talk that V shit.
Validity of my vocal vote is really doing Voka. Visual vendetta, victimizing this culture vulture. Valid victory on video, not viewed in vain or revered. Verbal velocity from ring range, knocking out Vince Von Veneers. Valiant victory on video, not viewed in vain or revered. Verbal velocity from Ving range, knocking out Vince Von Veneers. Hey, I killed you my way. Hey, oops, I'ma fuck him up. Hey, white boy, oofakaye. Nigga, that's my pet motherfucker, all that shit, Theo, all that.
Last round. Let's go, VOKAB.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Back for 8 minutes.
They said 4 because they had to go battles canceled. So.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
That's your best? I guess I ain't going to have to catch a fade to stop you. This battle's happened on a Saturday, so it's going to be a little hard for you to page your doctor. You're so old, your kids grew up listening to Frank Sinatra. You were older than the combined age of the current Los Angeles Lakers roster. So it's the 3rd round and we don't waste time. Now listen up, Royce, the 5'9", years old and inch waistline. Oh, standing by waiting for a sharp rebuttal. I remembered you're so dumb you thought driving in the HOV lane underground was carpal tunnel. No way Mark Jackson can guard Mutombo. This battle's in jeopardy. It's 800. I'll take which member of the Fresh Coast career took the hardest tumble. So watch your step. After that last round, you lost your breath. In 10 years, you went from being a big timer like Manny Fresh to fucking Pillsbury poppin' fresh. I mean, it's a miracle if you can look in the mirror every day and are not upset. So it's my turn to declare, in this current affair, you're nothing but a dinosaur. Earl Sinclair, stand there with emotionally drained face, wheezing so hard when you breathe it sounds like someone's shaking a can of spray paint. I mean, you're past your prime and they could tell. You're the biggest letdown to Oakland since Jamarcus Russell, Steph Curry's ankles, and Klay Thompson's ACL. Now I know that's disrespectful and this man be an OG, but you're so in debt your bills haven't made it past your house. Nancy Pelosi. Meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. I live the greatest life. I wrote this verse while working from home on a Friday, so I technically too was paid to write. Every one of your stand-up shows is ladies' night, or at least that's how they pick the flyer, which is ironic because women are so turned off by you that every room you're in with another female is required to have a humidifier. See, even I could clown simple. Back in 91, you were the pimp of the year. Now, back in 91, you were the pimp of the year, but 30 years later, you're just Drew Down syndrome. Ooh, the pain. I don't know what you tried to prove today besides the fact that humans age, but don't worry, you can follow him on Twitter at blocked username. Make them smile, that's how I get them to listen. I like short battles because like Derrick Rose with the Knicks, I'm more effective on minute restrictions. Death defying, these are different conditions. Can you top me? I don't think you can, sir. Your career's been in remission. From F.L.O. It's F.L.O. Nothing you're spitting's exceptional. And shit, ever since I started doing DDP yoga, even my schedule is flexible. So that's 3 rounds of punches. That's 3 rounds of punches. I just came here to give you an example of power. He couldn't handle it. Just look at F.L.O. wrists. Now after this burial, y'all can finally hand him his flowers.
Make some noise for this battle, y'all.